Okay, so we just thought we'd have a quick look at the maize crop this year. Not a particularly good year for maize for us and for a lot of people around here. We just didn't have a lot of sun in the middle of summer, sort of July time, and the crops just didn't really get going. So they're considerably shorter than some years. I think they had enough nutrition, it just really wasn't enough sunlight. We're going to have a little look at it. You can see here it's very low by the gateway. Admittedly, usually by the gateway it doesn't grow as well, but going on out into the field, I noticed that the plants just aren't really very tall. Let's get out. See, very thin here, very thin actually. In fact, there's a few missing. I think probably deer might have come out and eaten those. But just the plants just haven't really grown like they would some years. I know this doesn't look too bad to some people perhaps, but a decent crop, I would expect it to be another couple of foot higher. And I'm not going to walk on up the field, but I can see areas of the field there are quite low compared with some years. You know, sometimes it can be really high for the forage. This is quite low, and it's not just our fields. I've seen ones around here, particularly organic crop, where it's only about 3 foot high, which is pretty bad. There's also not that many cobs, not many plants with 2 cobs on them. Look, this one's got 2 cobs. That one's really weedy though. We've got a single cob on. Oh no, there's another. That's a rubbish one. It's almost rotted off. And there's 1 cob there. I would hope to get 2 cobs on the plant some years, decent ones, but this has just got like 1. There's 2 cobs on that plant there, 1 there and there, but I just don't think the plants, there's 2 cobs on this one. Plants just didn't really get going this year. It's very disappointing. The thin area around here, you can see here's a cob with actually been chewed away by the birds there, and I think some of them have actually been attacked by badgers and things. If we go on down, you can see the cobs that are low down here have been munched off. I think anything animal that can reach that will nibble at the cobs. That they've chomped that one. Again, they've chomped that one, taken the top off it. But if we look at a cob that you can see, here's one that I opened up a little bit earlier. You can see it's ripe. And if we look at the cob, how I can tell it's ripe is that it's all powdery under here. You can see that the actual individual seeds, the little bits of corn, are actually sort of powdery. They're quite hard actually. That's what you want. You don't want that to be sappy. So that's ready to harvest now. And we're just going to get the forager in the next week, I think. So that's the maize crop. Disappointing, and I'm not expecting a lot in the clamp. I'm thinking the clamp will probably be half full, just because we just haven't had a great year for it. Anyway, onwards and upwards.